धाम घोर मकरासु दुर्योधनावर्धिनीं सोतीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तक केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलं गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जन षट्पतैरहरः पीयमानं मुदा भूयात् भारत पंकजं कलिमल प्रध्वंसिन श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थित तद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः। ओम श्री कृष्ण परमात्मने नमः। अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः। अथ भक्ति योगो नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः। श्री भगवानुवाच So we are at the fag end of chapter 12 of Bhagavad Gita, which is the second section, Madhyama Shatkam, second section of 6 chapters. Madhyama Shatkam covers Ishvara Swarupa. So to relate to Ishvara, Bhakti is not one product. Bhakti is a bouquet of 5 sadhanas. Karma Yoga level 1, Karma Yoga level 2. Bhakti, Upasana level 1, Upasana level 2. Jnana Yoga. Karma Yoga level 1 and level 2 will give you Chitta Shuddhi. Upasana level 1 will give you Chitta Ekagrata. Level 2 will give you Chitta Vishalata. So you need a mind free from pressures of Raga Dvesha. So Chitta Shuddhi. What is free from pressure of Raga Dvesha? You do what is appropriate and not what you like doing. If there is a clash between what you like doing and what is proper, you prefer the proper. And as you go into level 2 of Karma Yoga, you spontaneously do what you like, and that is what is proper. That is going into level 1, level 2 of Karma Yoga. In Upasana Yoga level 1, you have Chitta Ekagrata, Samadhanam. That means you are able to focus on Ishvara. And when we go to level 2 of Upasana Yoga, your expansion of the intellect takes place. That is called Chitta Vishalata. You are able to see the bigger picture, the bigger Ishvara as a Vishwarupa Ishvara. And at Jnana Yoga, when you go to the 5th level, you are attuned and your lifestyle is attuned and aligned to knowing that you and Ishvara, there is no difference at all. In content, both you and Ishvara are one and the same. Arupa, from Ekarupa to Vishwarupa, Arupa, Atmarupa, Anandarupa, Ishvara. Okay, that's what you will go to. Okay, that is the progress. And for that, a person who is already a jnani, he will have some qualification, he will have certain qualities which are worth emulating. And for us sadhakas, those are standards. They are standards which we can set so that we align ourselves towards a proper, it is called sishtachara. You get into a proper conduct, your behavior, your speech, it is called, limitless elegance comes into your actions, into your speech, and it's so elegant, refined person. Limitless elegance. It's a lovely word. Get into limitless elegance. And towards that, we are going to the fag end, verse number 17. verse number 17 of chapter 12. Yeah. Yo na hrishyati na ka, yo na hrishyati na dveshti, na shochati na kankshati, shubha shubha parityagi, Bhaktiman yes samay priyaha. So this Bhaktiman is may priyaha. From the Bhakti angle, Krishna says, the teacher, Krishna, Ishvara says, such a person is dear to me. Who is dear to me? Who is focused on me. If your focus is Ishvara, you are not overwhelmed, you are not over the moon rejoicing. When things happen in your favor, you are definitely happy. When you are having good fortune in your life, you're enjoying fame and all these things, it's definitely worth it. It is definitely pleasant and you like that. But it doesn't go to your head. Okay? Na hrishyati, na dveshti. The dveshti means one, unpleasant situation you don't have. You don't have it. You don't hate such situation. You don't resent such situations. You don't hate people. You may dislike people. Okay, I personally dislike a lot of people. Yeah, each one of us. Our dislike like is bigger than though we put a lot of likes in your social media Meta account, but personally our dislikes are much more. If I had a dislike button, I'd wonder how many times I will hit the dislike button. We all have dislikes, but we don't hate it. You also have to understand this. Is now hatred doesn't mean that the jnani is going to put up with rubbish. Okay? Slap me here, I will show you this. No, that's nothing like that. In fact, I won't let you slap me in the first place. If at all you slap me, I know how to defend myself. Okay, it is not idhar bhi maro, take away everything. Everything Ishvara has only. If it is Ishvara's, give it to me. No, you give it. If you think it is all your Ishvara's, give it to me. So it's not some kind of foolish kind of thing which has been misinterpreted. There are certain reasons for that. It is not the subject matter of our interpretation. I don't want to go into all that. Why we have all become like that is there is a reason, there's a strong reason, which will perhaps put in another form. It means, you are not, nothing, success doesn't go to your head, failure doesn't go to your heart. These are the places success hits you here, failure hits you here. It doesn't happen. Okay? No, and then na shochati. When failure hits you here, immediately you start grieving. When success hits you here, what happens? You go over the moon. Na shochati, na kankshati. Kankshati, you desire, oh my God, I should have a higher, I should raise the bar. Hey, this is some amazing expression. I must raise the bar. Raise the bar for what? So, success doesn't go to your head, failure doesn't go to your heart. Okay? Same, Shubha, Ashubha, Parityagi. See, when I say Shubha, Ashubha, Parityagi, it doesn't mean I don't want Papa Karma, Punya Karma. Nobody wants Papa Karma Phalam. Okay? But willy-nilly, some Papa Karma Phalam will come. Willy-nilly. Whether you like it or not, some Papa Karma Phalam, whether you desire it or not, it will come. Punya Karma Phalam, also whether you desire or not, it may come. But you can also deliberately work for Punya Karma Phalam. When he says Shubha, Ashubha, Parityagi, his actions are not focused upon earning more punya and what do you call it? Disintegrating papa phalam, reducing. See, lot of us when we get into religious rituals, you do a religious ritual. Remember, Mamapata samasta durita chayadwara. Durita shayadwara. You want to do durita chayam. Okay? Then why do you do puja? You do the puja. Ashema Sthairya, Irya Vijaya, Ayra Arogya, Abhaya Ananda, Ashta, Ashta Aishwarya Yogyata Siddhyartham. This Sankalpa is no longer important to you. Now I am doing because there are so many roles to play, and I mean why roles to play? I am convinced there is I am meshed. I am meshed into the role. Shemasthairya Virya Vijayayurarogya Abhay Ananda Ashta Aishwarya Yogyata Siddhyartham. Oh God, give it to me. Without this, I cannot survive. Take away this papam, I cannot survive. So when he says Shubha Ashubha Parityagi, meaning as a conscious being, he plays roles. Roles have, I won't tire of repeating this and I'll keep telling it any number of times. Roles have scripts. Script means plot. Plot means twists, turns, up, downs. Pleasant, unpleasant. This person doesn't do a specific sankalpa for his he is clear that he is only playing role, so he doesn't do any specific sankalpa. He will not say, may this role not suffer so much, may that not role suffer. He will simply say, what is expected of me, may I be able to play that role well. Bhagavad Kainkaryam, that's the Sankalpa. Bhagavad Kainkaryam. I am an instrument in the hands of you, Ishvara. Whatever is done, whatever is to be proper, I will do. That's a high level, okay? You and I perhaps can have it as a value. You can perhaps have it as a value. If certain things happen outside your control, good, bad, indifferent, you have tried your best, yet things are going outside your control. Without agitation, you can say, I am, go to the earlier one, Ishvara Arpana Buddhi, Ishvara Prasada Buddhi. When you have Ishvara Arpana Buddhi, Ishvara Prasada Buddhi, you have become Sarva. What is that word there? Yeah, you have become Shubha Ashubha Parityagi. Shubha Ashubha Parityagi. Because when the results come, they are prasada for you. What we can do at our level. Okay? What a jnani can do, we can understand. And then this is not meant for judging whether a jnani is doing or not. It is meant for us to understand what is my card. What does my card say? When you have good results, positive results, favorable results, rejoice, all right. But when you rejoice, it directly goes to the head. It will go to the head. It is meant to go to the head. So if it goes to the head, nothing abnormal is happening. So don't say it is going to my head abnormal. No, nothing abnormal. That it tends to go to the head is normal. When you have success, you are elated. My God, what have I achieved? All my effort are bearing fruits. So many years of hard work is now done. Okay? You just have to add another thought. All my hard work has fructified. Ishvara Anugraha. First, Jiva Prayatana. Next, you just run this thought, that's all. See, very often what happens when you download something, it will say, do you want me to take a virus check? You're downloading something. How do you like to do a virus check? You are putting an external disk. Very often it happens. I put a pen drive here. Bang, something will plug. Would you like to scan for viruses? Then it's a remember. It also says a small box. So remember my selection. So every time you put the scan drive, you put this pen drive, it will scan. In the same way, every time success comes, scan it. Scan it through Ishvara Prasada Buddhi. Hey Ishvara, your Anugraha, I have got these results. Okay? It immediately, neutralizes your arrogance. It neutralizes your arrogance. Okay, this arrogance is a very funny thing. You may not say so, but there are a lot of people, who are arrogant, who don't say so, but they are arrogant inside. You tell them, अरे आपने तो कमाल कर दिया. That fellow will look at the sex, Muslim. By the way he closes the eyes and he reduces his voice, you know the fellow is bluffing. Bhagavan ki kripa. Ishwar ki. You don't have to bluff. When you have done great things and the entire, what do you call, people, a lot of people honor you, okay, you don't have to do any play acting. Think here you do the virus check. The virus check is not here. That's play acting, charlatan. We don't want that. Tell yourself inside, I am extremely grateful to Ishvara for having the right manifested the results positively. To my like, the results have manifested in my favor. I am immensely grateful to Ishvara. Ishvara Anugraha. Jiva Prayat. So people say, you have done wonderful stuff. What's your response? Thank you very much. Who would you ascribe this success to? You can say not one, many forces. You can say my family, my parents, Ishvara. Don't hesitate to say Ishvara. You don't have to sound correct there. Always say family, my team, my family, my parents, Ishvara, my guru, and all of them. But remember, when you are being congratulated, when you are being glorified, to run it in your mind, Ishvara, I am extremely grateful to you for the abundance that I am enjoying now. Sarva, no? What is that? Shubha Parityagam. Shubha Parityagam you have done. How to do Ashubha Parityagam? When misfortune hits you, or when things have not gone, what do you say? In Tamil they say, no, hey God, do you have eyes? Or next best. So many years of puja I have done, all of them have gone waste. Ashubha Parityagam, you will say, just as I got good results at some point of time, perhaps these bad or unpleasant results are meant to teach me something. What can I learn, Ishvara? May I have my objectivity intact. May I be together as a person. May I be integrated as a person. May not these unpleasant situations scatter me. May I not be shattered and scattered. All these are good expressions. When you go through a disappointment, so I am shattered. You can write all that. I was shattered to smithereens. You can write all that. But deep down you pray, how good for expression. I don't want to be. May I be always together, be together as a person. May my objectivity, may my inner leisure not leave me. May I have the Atma Bala to face these challenges. So, Shubha, Ashubha, Parityaga. I don't care what happens. That is silly. I don't care what happens. I do care what happens. I do care. All of us care what happens. The only thing is, I am sensible of it. Okay? And such a person may priyaha. Such a person is dear to me, says Ishvara, says Krishna. As a teacher, if Ekarupa Ishvara, one to one, he loves you because you're learning from him. Okay? If the Ishvara I see Ishvara, for me Ishvara is my Guru is my Ishvara. And when I'm sincerely applying myself and living this life, you know who's going to be the happiest person? My Guru is going to be happiest. The Guru is going to be thrilled. he will say, not only, imagine the Guru coming and telling you, you have made me a Guru. You know what? Were it not for you, nobody would have recognized me as a Guru. What a appreciation this is. You're going to be dear to the Guru here. Me priyaha. Because the learning, you know what is proper, and you're making an effort to align to what is proper. That's verse number 17. Let's read verse number 18. समशत्रौ च मित्रे च समशत्रौ च मित्रे च तथा मानापमानयोः तथा मानापमानयोः शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु समसङ्गविवर्जितः समसङ्गविवर्जितः Whole verse. समशत्रौ च मित्रे च तथा मानापमानयोः शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु समसङ्गविवर्जितः. Once more. समशत्रौ च मित्रे च तथा मानापमानयोः शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु समसङ्गविवर्जितः. Word meaning. Samaha. He is the same towards Mitra, towards Shatru. So it doesn't make a difference. The indifference whether you are a friend or a foe, you have to understand it properly. At the mental level, he definitely likes friends. We all like friends, and we all are not comfortable with enemies, especially those who act as friends and stab me behind me. I'm not comfortable with those kind of things. So how can I treat the enemy and for the friend and the foe? There is a saying, if from the friend you remove the R, what remains? Fiend. So, so for the sake of a friend, careful. For the sake of a friend, I will not forsake dharma. Okay? Friend, accommodate. No, nothing doing. Friend, it is adharma. I am afraid I can't be a party to it. Not only will I not be a party to it, I will not let you do it either. Okay? When it comes to dharma, when it is a foe, when it is a friend, I will not compromise on. Okay? If it is a foe, I will, when I find that the foe is following dharma, I will respect that dharma and I will follow dharma. If I find even an enemy following dharma, I will follow dharma. It's a very, very subtle interpretation. Then we will immediately go to the war and say, did Krishna do the right thing by? Yeah. He found that the foe who was on the other side, whoever it is, especially Bhishma, Rona, Krishna said, yeah, there's no harm in breaking dharma here because you have what is called a Vishesha dharma. He has taken the position of a foe. He is fighting with you. He is waging a battle. If you relaxed, you will be finished. So you can't say like one rule for you, one rule for you. Okay? But what he means here is when the other person, give the other person, even if he is an enemy, to align to dharma. Okay, I'm going to go to the example of Ramayana. Rama says to Ravana, return my wife with honor. Okay, I will go away. Giving you a chance to, you're a foe, you abducted. This fellow has abducted Rama's Dharma Patni. And he says, return her to me with honor. That's it. Not returning in the camp at night when nobody is watching. Return me with honor. Come to the warfield, battlefield. You say, Rama, I'm sorry. It was my mistake. Forgive me. She is returned to you with honor. I will forgive you and walk away. Okay? So he is prepared to forgive the friend, the foe. Sama. This has been the history of India. It's been the history of India. When there was a Rajput who had cornered one of these, who is this? What is this fellow? Alauddin Khilji or somebody. It cornered him. And when he was ready to throw a spear, that fellow put a woman in front in defense. Look at the finely honed dharma. He says, if I threw this spear, it will spear the woman first. He hesitated. And when he hesitated, that fellow speared. That's refined. I'm not saying the right or wrong. I'm saying look at the refined sense of dharma in the person. It is not dharma. So whether it is friend or foe, dharma is uppermost in my mind. Just because it's a friend, I won't compromise on dharma. Just because it's a enemy, I will not compromise on that. I will try to uphold dharma, whether friend or a foe, but intelligently, okay, not mindlessly. When you find the other fellow is doing adharma, then you will have to take appropriate measures. So what happens is there is one samanya dharma. The samanya dharma is friend or foe, I will uphold dharma. Vishesha dharma is subject to interpretation, case to case basis. Okay? Understand it clearly. So don't come into conclusion, how can you being a dharmatma do all this? If you do mischief, I have to fight for it. Okay, enough enough has been served to me for 70 years. You cannot do this, you cannot do this. Now when I have to fight back, I will have to fight. If you won't give it to me, I will take it. Okay? So, Tatha mana apamana yoho. Same thing, when you're glorified, it doesn't go to my head. When apamana, when you humiliate me, it does not go to my heart. I'm taking you a step further. You cannot humiliate me without my consent. Okay, I will not let you see. When I say you have humiliated me, that means I agree with what you say. Is it not? Remember this simple story. You're walking on the street. Someone says, "Hey, Krishna, you are Vrindavana, what's that? Goloka Vrindavana Krishna," and they do pranam to you. Say, what are you talking, man? I'm not Krishna and all. When the same fellow calls you by what is called, four-legged creature or what's that? Airborne creatures or anything like that. Why do you get insulted? While you know you are not Krishna. Maybe you have a doubt that you behave like that. I will not give you the handle to do apamana to me. So mana apamana yoho means I will sit there, you humiliate me, and I swallow it and say, "Acha bhai, baat shukriya, I will walk on." Aise nahi. I will not give you a handle. I can even tell you this far or more. I know when to walk away. I know when to ignore. I also know how to take defensive or corrective action. You don't trap me into a reaction. Well, let's say, there is a lot of apamana on Hindus. Okay? You don't take it lying down. You don't take it lying. What can we do? Write a letter in protest. You can write somewhere in protest. You can file a complaint somewhere. Maybe even go to court. If you are strong enough for an organization. But you don't helplessly watch. But it also doesn't deeply disturb. Mana, apamana doesn't disturb you because I'm not going to give you a handle to disturb. Okay? Tatha mana apamana. Then he says, so, Shatru Mitra relationships, mana apamana yoho, outcome of relationships, Shita Ushna Sukha Dukha, physical pain, emotional strain. Okay? You have remembered to have studied somewhere Titiksha, you remember? Shita Ushna Sukha Dukha Adi Sahishnutvam. Do you remember the verse? Matra Sparshastu Kaunteya Shitoshna Sukha Dukkada Agama apayino nityaha tan stitikshasva bharata. You remember this? In one of these sessions, one of the students who attends these sessions regularly for a little more than how many years now? She's been attending for about 6 years. So when we were talking about how it has impacted you personally, she says, I don't remember the shloka, but I remember this much. That pair of opposites will keep coming. One has to learn to accommodate them because if problems come, they will go away. I was amazed how the person who has been able to act, even without knowing the sloka, she said, this is what I've understood. Then I said, yes, matras parshas. Even today, I don't know whether she knows the shloka, but she knows the essence of it. So, Shita Ushna, physical level pain, physical level pleasure will keep coming. Dukkha and Sukha will keep coming. So, Shita Ushna is at the physical level, physiological level. Sukha Dukkha is at the Manomaya, intellectual Maya. Mana Apamana hurts your intellect. Sukha Dukkha affects your emotions. Okay? This is subtle difference. Mana Apamana immediately goes to the head. Sukha Dukkha affect your heart. You will not let pairs of opposites affect you. Okay? Affect you doesn't mean you're totally immune. Let's also understand it very clearly. You are not immune. Even sadhus are not immune. Even Bhagavan is not immune. When he chanted, when he cursed him, Shishupala cursed him 100 times, chakra came. And there's a point. Then enough is it is where you get off, man. Okay, it doesn't mean unlimited insults you take, but you don't get pushed off your center. Remember this FIR, frequency of the disturbances, intensity of the disturbances, recovery time from disturbances. So if R is high, you always work for R being high. Frequency less, intensity less, R high. F and I low, R. Your FIR score is high. That's the meaning of this. Your FIR score is high. It's like, you put your neck strength and see. Unstable. Your connection is unstable. No, my connection is not unstable. My F and I are low. My R is high. Remember this. Verse number 18 means your FIR score is high. Then most of them talk about your FIRs. 18, comfortable? Let's go to verse number 19. This is again FIR score, refining a little more. Tulya nindastutir mauni. Tulya nindastutir mauni. Santushto yena kenachit. Santushto yena kenachit. First line. तुल्य निंदा स्तुतिर मौनी संतुष्टो येन केनचित् तुल्य निंदा स्तुतिर मौनी संतुष्टो येन केनचित् अनिकेतः स्थिरमतिः अनिकेतः स्थिरमतिः भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः. Whole verse. तुल्य निंदा स्तुतिर मौनी संतुष्टो येन केनचित् अनिकेत स्थिरमतिः भक्तिमान मे प्रियो नरः. Bhaktiman, that devotee. Bhaktiman, like Shaktiman, Timan, one endowed with bhakti in abundance. Shaktiman, one endowed with Shakti with abundance. Dhanavan, one endowed with Dhana in abundance. Okay, like that. Bhaktiman, one who is endowed with Bhakti in abundance. What Bhakti? Karma Yoga level 1, Karma Yoga level 2, Upasana level 1. Upasana level 2, Jnana also included. All five. Bhaktiman, one who has these five, remember the five sadhana and the five things in abundance, such a person is called a Bhaktiman. So, Tulya, okay, he's same towards what? Ninda and Stuti. Ninda is criticism, Stuti, glorification. Tulya. See, once again, let's be very careful. He is not some, when you say indifferent, stoical, you have to understand that it bounces off you. Somebody calling you names bounces off you. Somebody criticizing you and criticizing you unfairly bounces off you. And when some person appreciates you, glorifies you, it doesn't push you off the center. Tulya. Let's say you're being glorified for some great achievements. Thank you very much. But you feel it is not just your work alone. There's been a support from a lot of people. Support from a lot of people. So that acknowledgement when it comes to Stutihi. Then Ninda. There are two ways to look at Ninda. One is it bounces off. Another way to look at it is because of this Ninda, I am hurt. Don't tell me Ninda doesn't hurt you. Ninda hurts. Okay? A simple thing. You have parked your car at a place where you're not supposed to park it. And somebody comes and says, do you have brains? Does it hurt you or doesn't hurt you? You feel hurt, no? You say, why do you talk like this? You are hurt. We are normal human beings, okay? Bhaktiman doesn't mean you're an abnormal man. No, you don't have horns. You don't have horns. You are a normal human being. FIR quotient. Look at our FIR quotient. Is your FIR score high? That's how you implement it on a daily basis. You don't say after 18 chapters, I will start implementing. You have to implement this today. How to implement? I have an FIR score. I have an FIR score. And I check the score. My FIR score, is it high? That's one check. Okay. Mauni. Mauni means not just silence. Okay. Mauni comes from manana. It is one who is in mananam. Okay. Manana means the mind does not have a narrative, a disturbing narrative. The mind is reflecting on Aham Atma Swarupam. Okay, the grandchild comes and tells you, Tata, you're so selfish. Hey, does it hurt you? Why? Because you have taken one piece of our biscuit. When you do a magic, wow, 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 here is, I've given you two. Don't you play with the child? Mauni. Tata, we love you so much. Fine, I'm very happy. The child fights with you. Fight back. So just in the same way, Ninda and Stuti, they're constantly measured against your FIR score. Constant measure against your FIR score. Tulya, FIR score high. Ninda, FIR score high. This score is constantly high. Okay. Tulya, Ninda, Stuti is a Mauna. Okay. I'm mentally prepared for this. Okay, I'm mentally prepared for it. I'm mentally not disturbed. My FIR score is high. Santushto yena kena chit. Santush, one who is contented with anything. Hey, don't take it so literally. Simply means doesn't make a fuss. Doesn't make a fuss. Okay, it happens. It happens. It would have happened in your life. It would have happened in so many people's life. Or there's a family get together. Okay, everybody plans. Let's all go out together. We will go here, we'll go there, we'll go walking from this place to that place. Okay, we'll go walking there, we'll go this, we'll do that, we'll gamble. They forget for a moment that perhaps you are mobility challenged. So, what is your response? Nobody cares for me. You never took it into account that I have this problem. Kena kena chitte. Hey, when you people go doing all that, can I engage myself here somewhere so that I don't have to go up? I don't make a fuss. I don't make the other person feel small because I am not included in your scheme of things. Remember this. This is a person yena kena chitte. Doesn't make a fuss. Not that you put up with any rubbish. The last piece of sweet somebody has eaten and you have not tasted. What do you say? Never mind. So what? No, we thought, never mind here. Whether I like or not does not matter. Please don't let my like or dislike spoil your fun. I am happy with all of you here. Somebody who doesn't make a fuss and makes the other person feel guilty. Yena kena chitte. Well, whatever happens, I am not going to disturb. My composure get disturbed. Okay, we usually, when I'm ignored, the self non-acceptance makes me take it out on somebody who is nearest to me and who really cares for me. You should have done. You never bothered. You never bothered for the last so many years. Assuming you are not in somebody's scheme of things, you don't make a fuss. It can happen. You need not be among the scheme of things among your friends. You need not be in the scheme of things among your foes whenever. Foes may even accommodate. Your ex-colleagues, even the present colleagues, okay, among family. Remember, generation 25 to 30 years younger to you, you are not in their scheme of things. The generation 50 years younger to you, perhaps you don't even exist. It doesn't bother you. Yena kena chitte. Somebody goes abroad, Papa, Grandpa, see what I bought you. You don't have teeth, the person has bought you a toothbrush. You say, how nice of you. That's all. You don't have a strand of hair. See, I got you some hair cream. You don't bother. You appreciate the gesture. Doesn't bother you. Ena kena chitte. Okay? Before I go to Aniketa, I will go to Sthira Matihi. Mati Sthira. What is the Sthira? What is your ultimate goal? I want, remember I used a word, limitless elegance. Yeah, what a lovely word, and I'm in love with that word. Limitless elegance. Towards that I am Sthira. Whatever happens, I am not going to let you disturb my composure. Sthira Mati. Okay? Bhaktiman me priyah nara. Such a man is dear to me. Before that, there is a very beautiful word. Aniketaha. Aniketa means one who is, what do you call, one who is Niketa. You have a house called Niketan. Niketa means home. Niketa, one who does not have a home. That means you sleep under the trees. You live in a refugee camp. Okay? Now, Aniketa, here, that is for a sannyasi. A sannyasi doesn't say, I want to build an ashram here and I want to stay here. My kutia should be 3 stories up there with a spa, jacuzzi. I know somebody who has all that. Okay. So Aniketa quite simply means you are not fussy about personal space. You want people to respect your privacy. Okay, I have a space. I do have a space. I love a particular chair. I like to sleep on one side of the bed. I would like to have certain things in my house according to my taste. Now, let's say uh, your children, relatives, they all come to your house. One thing they do, you will have a feeling after they are gone that what is that? These days they name those cyclones, and it's like that Katarina has come and flattened you and gone. Okay? Your bed is a mess, your chair is a mess, your dining table, even big mess. Everything is all over the place. Okay? And you are not fastidious. You don't say what kind of people. You tell them, or you can tell them in advance. You can tell them in advance. This is how I like the house to be. Or better still, put away things. Children come in, they will pick up things from your house. You have fragile things all over the place. And a child comes and breaks them. Better you should have put it away. So Aniketa here means one who is not fussy about his living space. You go somewhere, you don't get an exact space of your place of your choice, better don't go. If you go, don't make a fuss. Okay. I want to go attend something. I want to attend. Fine. I like my room only like this. Be prepared to pay for it. This is a common accommodation we have arranged for everybody. If you want special accommodation, well, we may have to charge you extra. Don't make a fuss. Especially when it comes to religious matters, don't make even more fuss. I will have only what is that? No, people they have a concept of muddy. Somebody who is following a certain ritualistic style of cooking, they alone should cook for fun. How do you know all that? So don't make a fuss. Aniketa is a person who is not fastidious about external space. Bhaktiman me priya. Such a person is dear to me. If you are such a person, even if you're going out somewhere, just imagine the something, or you have a companion coming with you. He likes eating anything and everything. All real life incidents. If there's a fellow I went out with, he likes anything that moves, he will eat. Then I am particular about what I want to eat. So he asked me a question: is it okay if we sit and eat on the same at the same table? That's perfectly all right. What's the problem? I'm so happy you're not fastidious. I said, no, I mind my business. I eat what I like. You eat what you like. You eat what you like. You drink what you like. It doesn't bother me. As long as you eat like a human being. And you don't make a nuisance of this. Okay? So this is, let's look at the last verse. We'll complete this. Etu dharma dharmyatratamidam yatoktam paryupasate etu dharmyatratamidam yatoktam paryupasate shraddha dhana mat paramaha bhaktoste tiva me priyaha ye tu dharmyatratamidam yatoktam paryupasate shraddha dhana mat paramaha Bhaktaste tiva me priyaha. Te bhakta, those devotees, mat paramaha, who have me alone as the goal. Meaning, sthiramatihi, Atma Vidya is your goal, Brahma Vidya is your goal. Even if Brahma Vidya is only a distant goal, refining myself and becoming an eligible candidate for Brahma Vidya is my goal. If this is your goal, Te Bhakta, those seekers, Mat Parama, whose goals are well established, Tu Ye, and who, Shraddha, Dhana, Pariyupasate, you pursue Atma Vidya with a certain commitment. Every Monday you are here, 5:30. And it has been going on for 4 years now. 18 chapters, so 12 chapters we are going to complete. Shraddha Dhana. Whatever happens, somebody has given up fun. There is some fun going on. There is a camp going on. I don't want the camp. I want to attend this. There are certain family functions going on. I would prefer to attend this for 1 hour and then go there. commitment. They are called Shraddha Paryupasate, one who follow. Idam Dharmya Dharmyamritam. This this teaching, which helps you align yourself to dharma and which gives you immortality. Immortality here means freedom from all kinds of fears. Okay? Like you're afraid of death, you're afraid of this, you're afraid of that. So this committed lifestyle, this dharma, okay, once you pursue, dharma means you align yourself to what is proper, and that frees you from a lot of conflicts. Idam dharmyamritam yatoktam, as mentioned in the previous verses. Okay. Ativa priya. He is ati priya. All the others are me priya. He is ati priya. Me to me. So Krishna sums up this chapter saying, if you follow, I have told you that these are the yogas available. Bhakti is a bouquet of 5 sadhana. If 5 is difficult, come to 4. If 4 is difficult, come to 3. If 3 is difficult, come to 1. But don't give up 1. And if you are committed in that, the spin-off will be the what we studied, from 13 to 19, whatever are the benefits and whatever are the FIR score is the benefit. The high FIR score is my benefit. That is the benefit, and that makes you eligible. Ativa Priya. That means I will definitely promote you to chapter 13. You are fit for chapter 13. Chapter 1 to 6 talked about your Swarupa. Chapter 7 to 12 talked about Ishvara Swarupa. You are ready for the final drive. You are ready for the home run. So 12 chapters have been completed. 2 sections. Prathama Shatkam, Madhyama Shatka has been completed. Ishvara Anugraha, we will also complete Charama Shatkam. Having completed 2 Shatka, it is now Krishna's responsibility. You are on the home run, and he is a charioteer. It is a challenge to him to take us to our destination. Our destination, Stiramatihi. What is Stiramatihi? Freedom here from self-judgment that I am small, which you can give up today. You don't have to wait for completing 18 chapters to say I am a small person. And after 18 chapters, I will realize I am not a... You are already a small person. You just have to see yourself differently. To firm up and to assimilate it, can take another 6 chapters. But to see yourself as a significant being, you don't need any further time. Okay? So we have to fortunate enough, Ishvara Anugraha, Guru Kripa, Shastra Kripa, and Jiva Prayatna, your effort involved, we have come this far. We will end with the Shanti Mantra. We will meet again next week for a quick summary of this chapter and entering into chapter 13. Kshetra, Kshetragyayo, Vibhaga. How to know the difference between the field and the player. Okay, that's the next section. Swasti Prajabhya Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahisha Gobrahmanebhya Shubhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Skino Bhavantu Kale Varshatu Parjanyah Prithvi Sasya Shalinim Desho Yam Shobharahitah Brahmana Santu Nirbhaya Sarve Bhavantu Skinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritangamaya Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti 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 Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Sadgurunath Maharaj ki Jai Bhole Shankar तुम्हारी जय भोलेनाथ तुम्हारी जय जय श्री कृष्णा जय श्री कृष्णा जय कृष्ण सब संतों की जय we'll meet again next Monday. Om Namaste.
Thank you so much, Baba.
Om.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Om.
संज्ञेयो प्रमेयात्मा विशिष्ट सृष्टि सिद्धार्थ सिद्ध संग